it's almost like a puzzle. Every cook is different, whether it's like a catering or a pop-up or a festival event, whatever we're planning for. Everything is it's different every single time in the approach, and I think that trying to map out and plan the approach is what keeps it exciting. And then to that, always constantly thinking like, what's fresh? Like, what can we give our customers and our clientele and our audience that they haven't seen yet?
Growing community, one conversation at a time, brick by brick.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brick by Brick, the community podcast that builds community one conversation at a time, brick by brick. I am your host, Brad Critchfield, and today I have a very special episode for you. Big Brian's Meats.
In the house.
Big Brian's Meats or Brian's Big Meats?
It's been said like about 5 different ways, iterations. Okay. I've been called Brian's Big Meat.
Yeah.
I've been called Big Brian Meat, like singular. I've been called Brian's Meats, just straight up.
And today I get to meet Big Brian.
That's right. So I am Big Brian, but the company name is Big Brian's Meats.
The apostrophe.
Correct. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for coming in. And
thanks for having me.
Thanks for the reschedule. I know you weren't feeling too well, so glad you're feeling better.
Wanted to be 100% here.
Yeah, it's all that partying for the World Cup.
A little bit of that, a little bit, this and that.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm glad you made it in, man. We have a mutual friend,
Yes.
David Ariano. He spoke very highly of you.
Awesome.
And I know you're in the community a lot.
I am.
So you're the perfect guest.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
So what do we got here?
Okay, so to kick it off, we have our, I'm going to say this, award-winning jalapeno cheddar sausage. We were recently at the 4th annual Long Beach Barbecue Fest Memorial Day weekend down at Rainbow Lagoon in Long Beach. And little did I know, I placed in 2 categories, one of which was the sausage category.
Okay.
And I don't know, do you want to do the reveal?
Yeah, do the reveal.
Do the peel back here?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the honors, man. This is for you.
All right.
So, there was 35 vendors. We placed, this is our house-made, handmade, made from scratch jalapeno cheddar sausage.
It smells delicious, man.
It tastes even better than it smells.
Is it spicy?
No, it's flavorful. That's what I call it. Flavorful. Everyone always asks me that, but yeah, we dial it down.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, man, dive in. Don't be shy. It's also our Carolina Gold dipping sauce, but I honestly think you don't need it. But let you be the judge, man. You go for it. That's the point. I always get nervous. The first bite.
It's delicious, man.
You like it?
It's really good.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. No. My pleasure. It's a little just gift for having us on the show. But yeah, I was really shocked because this is our 3rd time doing the festival. We've never taken the stage, and they came around, about 20 minutes before everything closed up, and they said, "Hey, just letting you know, be at the stage in 20 minutes. You guys have placed in 1 or more categories." And then we went up, and I actually placed in 2 categories. So placed in sausage, and then also for best side, we placed for our brisket chili, which is equally phenomenal.
If you've been in an auto accident, don't get mad. Call the Pad. Preferred Auto Design is Lakewood's #1 auto body and collision center for a reason. Owner David Ariano runs a first-class shop with honesty, quality, and care you can trust. So remember, you get in an accident, call the Pad. So barbecue's been a big part of your life?
It has been ever since I was a kid. My dad, actually, some of my earliest memories when I was like maybe 5 years old was my dad cooking on a Weber kettle. Shout out to Weber. I mean, some of the best in the game.
I have one.
Yeah, I think, most people do. And if you don't, you should.
I don't use it as much as I should.
Right, absolutely. But, everything over charcoal. Just remember him working a fire and just feeling very intrigued by the whole thing. But I didn't really get serious into it until about 2015. That
is really flavorful.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm going to give a shout out to Eric Palmore from White Oak Barbecue. He actually, I've been making sausages past few years, but he's the person, he's in the barbecue community. He kind of got with me and helped me perfect it. and dial it in. The guy's phenomenal. His barbecue's phenomenal. But he helped me out, and yeah, once we made the batch for the fest, I was really shocked about that.
Nice.
Anyway, but about 2015, I kind of got serious about smoking meats, and what happened was my uncle, he got a Traeger for Father's Day, and that was when they were just selling on QVC. Like, that's all they were doing. It wasn't in Home Depot or any of these retail shops. You had to go like QVC, and it was really expensive too. Mm-hmm. So he was gifted one, and he was using it for hot dogs and hamburgers. He wasn't like smoking meats on it. He was just like, grilling. And he's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm like, what you're doing wrong is you're not using it right, man. So he's like, well, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I want it. So he sold it to me for $100, like straight up.
Nice.
Delivered it, set it up, the whole thing. And I just started experimenting.
Is that specifically the smoking meats?
Yes, it's a smoker. Yeah, which is different from like an open fire grill.
Yeah, it's like for people with patience or something.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I'm more of a microwave kind of attention span.
Yeah.
My father-in-law smokes meats, and he makes great stuff.
Yeah.
And he's so, he'll start talking about the pellets and like there's a whole process, almost a ritual behind it. And I love that people do that, because I feel like the connection to your food is so important, and the more you expedite that process, you get detached from it. And there's something very, very, very important about being connected to what you put in your body.
100%. Yeah. And so you mentioned something about community, and I always like to think that food brings people together.
Yeah.
And so
it's like the number one thing.
Absolutely. Like every culture in the world centers around food, right? So like we're always, creating these dishes and bringing family and friends together, and it's, the food gets us conversing. Like if you kept that sausage out, we'd be eating and talking.
Right.
So anyway, so what happened when I got that first grill is that I started experimenting, and then we love to host family parties, my wife and I and our family. We just, like, our house is like the party house. Like, people come to us, right?
That's awesome.
And so I would start serving the dishes, and then slowly but surely, people started asking me, like, well, hey, I'm having a party. Can you cook this? Can you cook this?
Right.
Oh, we'll pay you. And so then they started paying me. And that happened for about, 4 years or so, 5 years. At that time, I was a teacher in the ABC Unified School District. I was teaching film and video production because I spent some time earlier, as I told you before, in the film industry. And so it just started happening. Like I was enjoying my hobby more than my profession.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This episode of Brick by Brick is brought to you by Healthy Foods. Go to healthyfoods.com and use promo code BRICK at the checkout and save 50% off your order today. They're the best single ingredient supplements out there at the best price. So go to healthyfoods.com, get a great product while supporting your community podcasts. Now that you've done it for a while now, did you enjoy it more when it was a hobby? Because that is the trap.
Question.
That's why some people never cross that. Because I don't want to.
Gosh,
this.
Brad, you just hit me right now.
I think you just answered it. No, but but you could still.
Yeah.
You have to love different parts of it, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It does become, there's stresses that come with it,
yeah.
where they weren't existent before.
I'll put it this way. This is the best answer I can give. I think it's like any relationship, whether it be interpersonal or career or whatever, friendships, a wife or girlfriend, whatever it is. I think when it's new, it's exciting, and you kind of go through this honeymoon stage where it's like, oh, this is so new. I'm feeling new things, and this is exciting, blah blah blah. And the longer you're in it, then it's now you have to nurture it, and you have to find new things that excite you about it.
Right.
So to answer your question, I still enjoy it. Maybe the initial spark has faded a little. Yeah. But I am still finding new ways to kind of keep the flame going. Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah. No, yeah. Nice. I love a good pun.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
Take a
guys.
bow. Take a bow.
I'm here all night.
Yeah, but that is the thing. That's with. I struggle with that even with like media production.
Sure.
Right. I think it's you have to kind of always remind yourself like what it was that made you fall in love in the first place. You know?
Absolutely.
And then the cool thing is like whether it's film or even like culinary or cooking, there's creative things you could do differently.
Right.
Like there's ways to get out of the rut.
100%.
Right.
Yep.
What do you find gets you out of the rut?
I think it's exploring new concepts with our cuisine and what we're trying to do in our flavor profiles, things we haven't done yet, and kind of working backwards. And I think that's like, it's almost like a puzzle. Yeah. And to that too, like every cook is different, whether it's like a catering or a pop-up or a festival event, whatever we're planning for, everything is, it's different every single time in the approach. And I think that trying to map out and plan the approach is what keeps it exciting. And then to that, always constantly thinking like, what's fresh? Like, what can we give our customers and our clientele and our audience that they haven't seen yet? It's almost like a band. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be the band that goes and plays that hit song 1,000 times, and that's going to get boring.
Those are the people that burn out.
Right? And so I'm constantly thinking like, what's a dish that we haven't tried yet? Like, what's an ingredient that we haven't tried yet? And, I guess that's what will never make it burn out completely.
Right. So sometimes with bands, they'll have a lot of B-side tracks, right? And they know like, all right, so this amphitheater or like this concert, they love the song, but these people aren't ready for it.
Yeah.
What's a dish that you feel is like they're not ready for it, but it's amazing and it'll catch on?
Yeah. So we recently just introduced at the Long Beach Barbecue Fest, Memorial Day weekend this year, we're doing chili verde pork belly burn ends, and we top it with cilantro, pickled red onions, and we serve it with fresh corn tortillas.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome.
I mean, there was a lot in that. I can't even imagine what that tastes like because there was so much going on. But it does.
Right.
It does sound
right.
It does sound really good.
So we just, I'm going to break it down real quick. We take pork belly. We put our.
I don't even know what pork belly is.
So pork belly is
it's pork, right?
It's pork. Yeah. So it's
what makes it a belly?
It's the belly of the
okay.
hog. Yeah.
Sometimes things don't have to be that complicated. I have to remind myself that.
Totally,
it's in the name.
Exactly what it says. It's the belly of the pork.
All right.
Right. So we season that up with our proprietary rub, and then we smoke it for about 2 hours in cubes, and then we braise it in our own chili verde tomatillo sauce, which we make in-house. And then once that comes out, top it with the garnishings I said and serve that up.
Like flavor-wise, do you lean on more Latin flavors?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that's kind of our, every barbecue person has their own spin. Ours is what we call SoCal Mex. It takes from the flavors that so let me back up from that. We're family run, 100%. My wife's involved. My mom, she's a huge part of our operations. She's been with us since day one. And it's really because of her and my grandma that I pull the flavor profiles for Big Brian's Meats.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's we call it SoCal Mex. We infuse the Southern California Mex, because real true Mexican flavor profiles are different from this region, Southern California, and so we're natives, we've been here our whole lives. And what's funny is that my wife's cuisine that she grew up with is very similar to what we grew up with in my house, and so we infuse those with smoked barbecue, and so that's kind of our brand, our angle to the whole thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you are at a lot of community events, like you'll table events. And what's the what events do you look forward to? Like what events do you enjoy? Because they're not all the same.
Right. So I mean, when we started, it was pretty much anything and anything we could get. Like
the ones that make money, Brad.
Yeah.
The ones where it's not just yeah. I mean, that's the
Brad. It's where we can make profit. Okay?
Yeah. Listen, we're talking business.
What more do I need to say? No,
you're not wrong,
right? Yeah, no, it's that's funny. It was anything that could bring foot traffic when we first started, because we didn't. I'll be honest, we didn't know what the heck we were doing. You know, I just resigned from teaching. Literally, just was like, I want to do barbecue now. My wife was like, she gave me a blessing and said, go ahead and do it. I cashed out my teaching pension as startup capital.
Wow.
And I was like, you know, and at first we were talking to the person from CalSTRS, and he's like, I highly advise against this. This is not a good idea.
I'm going to go ahead and go on the record and say this is a bad idea.
He did. And then I was like, okay. And then we had another call with him like a month later, or not even a month, a couple weeks. And he's like, actually, you know what? I did the numbers. It's a really good idea. I was like, oh, okay. Because his thing was like, you know, he did the numbers and graphs and everything. And he even showed us, like, he took the time to do that on his own, you know, volition. And he's like, betting on yourself is probably a better bet than if you would keep this in the fund for the next 50 years, whatever. So anyway, so cashed it out, started Big Brian's Meats. It was 2022, about 4 years ago. We took whatever gig we could get, and we took some bad ones.
You have to.
Right.
You have to.
Like, we'd cook all this food, and like we'd sell like 5 plates.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
We got a lot of leftovers, kids.
Yeah, it's hard because when you're just like starting out, it's almost like, it's like with any business.
Yeah.
I remember when I started doing videography, I was taking like things like just for the visibility.
That was
and
it.
like, and then eventually you just go like, no, no thanks. You taught film.
Yeah. So yeah.
How many years did you teach?
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes you. My wife said anything after 5 makes you a bona fide teacher.
Yeah. Is that the rule?
That's the rule. 5 and you're in.
Teaching's a hard gig, man. What grade?
High school.
Okay.
High school. So 9 through 12. And it wasn't like, you know, it was like every student. So I had students from like, you know, like special education program all the way to the high honors, you know, they're going to Harvard kids.
Yeah.
And anything and everything in between. So it was really challenging because I had to, well, first of all, you know this, like as an elective teacher, you know, it's like, oh, this is my whatever class, you know. So I had to get buy-in that there was going to be rigor and there was going to be like standards and guidelines. Like, you're going to earn your grade. I'm not just
I think my
handing it out to you.
When I went to Lakewood High, my film class, we literally just watched classic movies. We watched like Odyssey. I think it might have been the history of film though. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. That does.
But yours was film production?
Yeah. So I had 3 levels. I had an intro class. I had a intermediate class, and then a class that was called TV broadcasting, where we actually produced the school news.
Nice.
Daily. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was nuts.
That's fun, but it probably would sound more fun if I didn't know all the ins and outs of what that entails. A lot of kids around a lot of expensive equipment, probably.
Yes.
And a lot of kids with ideas want to do their own thing when they, you know. Yeah, man, teaching's a hard gig.
It is.
Because I'm elected for the school district.
Nice.
And yeah, man, we have amazing teachers.
Yeah.
In BUSD, but I couldn't do that.
Right.
I just couldn't.
Well,
bless their souls.
Yeah.
bless their hearts.
Good on you for saying that, man. Like I mentioned, my wife's been a teacher for 26 years, and at Artesia High, teaching 9th grade English. I mean, I have nothing but respect for her because I always call it like it's a new. She's a kid farmer, and every year she's got a new crop, and she's got to tend the crops and
you're inheriting, you know, maybe some bad habits from, you know, the previous year, and you're doing your best with, you know, the group that you get that year. And, you know, there's a big difference between a teacher whose heart's in it and really does it. I had some teachers that weren't really into it, and it's sad that happens, but I'd say the vast majority, to do that job, you have to have a heart for it.
You have to,
or else you're not going to be doing it that long.
It is definitely a job that you cannot half it. You have to go in like you got to be present. You got to get that buy-in from day one.
Yeah, there's no. It's like drinking after you have kids. Your kids don't care if you're hungover, so you just stop drinking. You know. It's a terrible analogy.
No, that's
but
actually
it's just like
a great one.
You go in like the kids don't
That's
care
it.
that
That's
you're
it.
stressed. They don't care. You're not allowed to have a bad day. It's
No.
not, you know.
No,
There's
no.
not a lot of grace to it. You know?
No, I no. That's actually a great analogy, by the way. No, that's perfect.
That is the worst.
Right.
You're like, what don't you understand?
Yes,
Daddy's sleeping.
I'm telling you, no. Day one of one. It's so funny you say that because I went in. I didn't go hungover, but I went in my first class, Artesia High School, 2015. I'll never forget this. I went in with I had all this curriculum planned. I was like, oh, I'm going to talk to them about, the nuances of the film set. And
Right.
Like, here's what we do and blah, blah, blah. And I was just trying to keep one kid from punching another kid,
Right.
another kid from falling asleep, and another kid from just throwing paper airplanes into the ceiling. That was my first day. And I'm like, what did I get into? This
Yeah.
is nuts.
Yeah, I think I would have been the kid throwing the airplanes. It's hard, man, because there's so many behaviors and they're all coming
Right.
from different places,
That's right.
right?
Absolutely.
That kid, it might seem like he's being a troublemaker, but really he's just starving for attention.
Right, yes.
This kid,
Yes,
thinks it looks like he's defiant, but really he's trying to impress this girl. It's identifying
See, you can
where
do it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about,
No,
Brad?
I wouldn't want to because honestly, the reason why I would never, because I feel like I do it really well.
Right.
Because I'm so concerned
Right.
with
Yeah.
the motivations behind
100%.
behaviors.
Yes.
But it would be it
Yeah.
would
It
drive
would
me
consume
crazy.
you. See,
It would.
you'd be so dialed in.
Yeah.
that you'd get lost in it.
It would probably be a great thing.
Right.
But no. but no.
But with all that being said,
Yeah. But that's cool, man. So that's
yeah.
a huge shift though.
Yeah.
From doing
absolutely,
that to, and there's no stress in owning your own business or
Yeah.
trying to get that going. So that's cool.
yeah, not at all. I mean, I don't regret any of my years as a teacher. I look back on them with very fond memories. And at the end of the day, despite all the politics and everything that went into getting my programs going and funded and dialed in and all that stuff, the 100% honest 100% best part of my job was the connection with the students.
Yeah.
And when I motivated that person, that student to be better than what they were when they came in, and you could see the growth from day one, man, that was everything. That was everything for me. And I miss that. I do. Honestly.
What have you thought about, down the road, finding opportunity to kind of scratch that itch while focusing on the business, like a mentorship,
so funny you bring
internship?
that up, man. Someone just talked to me 2 nights ago about what about a barbecue class?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's huge.
I know. And
so in our district, culinary is huge. And then man, there's just so many opportunities to maybe, even if you don't decide I'm going to teach a whole class for a whole semester.
Yeah.
There's seminars you
Workshops.
can do, workshops.
I know.
And then you have to think does it have to be kids?
Here we go.
I could think of a lot of adults that are they're into it, but
For
they
sure.
don't really know.
Right.
Dude,
Right.
you'd
I know. See,
my father-in-law would eat that up.
so let's work on a business plan,
Get it?
okay?
Get it? Eat that up.
We're gonna meet after the show and
Right.
get this thing going.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that. You don't want that. You'll come in here already stressed with all the things you have to do, and I'll be like, "All right, dude, this is what we." So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do this
Wow.
now.
I thought this was just gonna be a podcast too, man.
Yeah,
what's going on
I love it when I forget the cameras are even.
Awesome,
Man. So what's the? So you also it's. I've seen your company in terms of tabling events
Sure.
but you'd say predominantly catering.
So it is. So okay. So we are. What I say to people, we're a mobile pop-up vendor, also caterer and large festival event vendor.
Okay.
So predominantly pop-ups, but we're pivoting now. I want to say. Go ahead.
So
Sure.
pop-ups are at events.
Yeah.
You go there and then okay, or is it but are events like that super regular to do to where you could run a business model off of?
Sure. So like I said when we first started, we would take anything. We were we'd pop up. There was this bar in Downey we popped up at one time like where our start time wasn't even until 10 p.m. and we were there till
wow.
like 2 in the morning.
You're getting a fun crowd.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It was just me and my wife, and we were like scared out of our wits because we're like, we want to go home. Anyway, but that's
Well, I'm
just
sure you made some people's nights much better.
Yeah.
When you're walking out at 11, 12, you're like, thank you.
nothing like selling the $2 special.
Right.
But no, as we started to grow and grow a following and everything, breweries are really where we started. We got our start. In particular, our only brewery here in Lakewood, Syncopated Brewing, off Industry Ave.
Used to be Timeless Pints.
Pints.
That's where my gym was.
Oh, okay.
It was in the same parking lot.
Oh, on
I remember,
Industry Ave.
I remember when they came into us. I had
3671.
3671.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, I had units A through 4.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was huge.
Yeah. Nice.
And then after year 2, it was A through 3, and then
Okay.
A through 2. And then I was like, I see where this is going. I'll just go and start backing. No,
Right.
COVID got me out of it, but
Dude,
that's
just like a lot of people.
Yeah. But I see it as it's the only way
Yeah.
I would have ever left, because I was too. It was my business. It was
meant to happen then.
my clients, and I loved them very much,
Yeah.
and I felt a lot of like purpose in what I was doing. But I knew I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And it was only when I remember the conversation. Our lease was up, another 3-year lease. I'm talking to the landlord. I'm like, "Hey, man, so they just shut us down. So can I get like a little break on the lease, maybe a couple months free while I can't operate?"
Right.
And he was like, "No, we don't know for sure what's going to happen. And it's just going to, it's only 2 weeks." And I was like, "Oh, I'm still a little uneasy." Well, that camera turned off.
Oh man.
But I mean, forget it. But it was, I remember I came home and I told my wife, I was like, yes,
I don't know about this.
I want to continue,
Right.
but and she's like, listen,
Yeah.
you don't want
No,
to.
this is a no go.
You just don't want to fail because
Right.
you're afraid of like, and I was like, she's like, but you can't see it as a failure. It's moving on.
Right.
And I'm a big believer in living life in chapters.
For sure.
And it was a great chapter.
For sure.
But I'm so glad I didn't say.
Yeah,
because we would have been
man.
shut down like
Are you
6
kidding
months,
me? Yes.
if not more.
And you're eating all that?
Oh,
you
dude.
can't do that.
Yeah.
That's no.
And it had an increase, and I was
No.
like, are you guys tone deaf?
That's a
Is
hard
that
no.
coming from my watch?
I have no idea. I think it is. Yeah. Maybe.
It's
I don't know. Oh, it is.
yeah.
Dope.
At least it picked a good song. I don't know why.
Yeah. Is that an alarm or?
I just decided, hey, you need some 3 doors down in your
I
life right now.
This is the 3 doors down part of the podcast,
Yeah.
everyone, where we just kind of reminisce on the days that were.
I didn't even know that.
And
my
that
watch
was so
played
cool
music.
that it happened during your kind
Right.
of,
Right now, I got to look at the lyrics of that song. and be like,
Imagine if
what,
it was.
What was he trying to tell me? Let me fix that camera.
You got it. This is fun, man. I'm curious about this title belt here. What is this?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's my lightweight title.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into that old guy who talks about the
Oh,
in my day.
in the ring.
Yeah, MMA.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
It's an amateur title.
That's fine.
Yeah, actually, I really love that belt, not because it's like a huge like title or anything.
Yeah.
But because I lost to a guy at the OC Fairground. I was fighting him. I lost in first round armbar. And I remember that fight. Like I was sleeping before the fight because they got in these circuits.
Yeah.
If somebody gets hurt the fight before you,
Yeah.
there's regulations where there has to be EMTs and paramedic on site.
Okay.
So if somebody gets hurt before you, they don't order 2 so you got to wait for them to come back. So so it was like an hour and a half delay. My adrenaline is dumped. I'm sleeping in the back. My coach wakes me up. He's like, "Hey, your fight's up." I go out there, and I just it's like the most pathetic fight in the world.
It's like a rain delay. And,
yeah. It's like they
"Wah."
what they called it where you like you ice the kicker.
Yeah,
like,
that's
like
right.
I was like ice,
constant timeouts.
And So I lost it. I remember being so
wild.
upset at myself.
Sure.
And then my girlfriend broke up with me right after, and it was hard. She said it's because I was, I was cutting weight and I was being a jerk all week, which is probably true.
Right.
But it was hard not to correlate. Well, it's because I lost.
Because you lost.
Because I'm a loser.
That's kind of call it what it is.
So I just remember. So anyway, like I trained my ass off. 6 months later, the opportunity came to have a rematch.
Yeah.
And I whooped his ass for 3 rounds.
Nice.
So
nice.
And that's when I.
So that's that belt.
That's that.
Oh.
So it's a reminder to me to like.
Dude,
you
right
know,
on, bro.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. But now I'm old. So now I just look at my belt and go, like, I used to be somebody.
But it's a reminder of the times that were.
It's really, it's definitely not a reminder of like that I'm like bad at. Right. It's more just like you're gonna fail.
Sure.
And that doesn't mean that the opportunity is not going to come to make it right.
You can always come back.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So we're talking about. That's okay. We're talking about the pop-ups.
Yeah, I was curious. It's like, go for it.
Okay. Anyway, so breweries, Syncopated. That's where we kind of grew our following, and then we just started booking more breweries in the area, and then we started outreaching to other breweries. We went as far as Monrovia to the north.
Who all goes with you?
So it's typically during summertime. It's my wife and the kids, actually. So when I started this, my son was
child labor.
Yeah.
Builds character.
It does. It really does. If anybody doesn't know that, get your children working for you.
My dad used to have me sweep up the hair at his barbershop.
100%, dude. 100%. So, but I do pay them. I flip out some cash. It's not totally free.
Minimum wage?
We don't got that. Hey, I'll buy you that thing. Yeah. So, truth be told, my daughter, when we started this business, she was 9 years old. She's my cashier. She's my head front of house.
Nice.
At the Long Beach Barbecue Fest. She just turned 13 a couple weeks ago.
Awesome.
She handled.
How many you have? 2?
We have 2. Yeah. Awesome. 13-year-old daughter and our son who's here, Emiliano. He's somewhere around here.
Emiliano.
Yeah, he's out there in the back there at the producers table. He'll be 11 years old in 2 weeks. And so Cora, our daughter, she handled 550 transactions over 2 days at the Long Beach Barbecue Fest. 13,000 attendees. And she was awesome. She just crushed it, right?
Dude, that's probably like, you're probably getting more business just because of that. It's
100%.
Like cute kid, like
100%, right? Yeah.
Here's a tip. This is awesome.
Yeah, and so anyway, so they go with us. My wife, and during summertime, she goes. During school time when she's teaching and the kids are in school, I have 2 guys that come with us, two young guys who know the business. They've been with us for about 2 years, and they literally could run it by themselves if needed. Cool. And then we have like a roster of just kind of gig workers, people that I know, some former students of mine actually.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool.
Do you have to do one at a time, or do you have like the equipment to do multiple?
So right now we're just doing one at a time, but we are playing with the idea of doing multiple setups, which I think is, that's when we can scale.
Yeah.
And
scaling is the hardest thing.
It is, man. It is tough. It is tough.
That's like it seems like it would just be like an incremental stress change, but it really does change the whole nature and I think it's for like any business.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends have the same problem that I had, pulling yourself away from doing the thing.
Yeah. Dude, like you're letting go of your baby.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah. And then it's just, and I don't know if you have the same personality quirk that I do, but it's sometimes I'm like, man, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Like this stress I don't want. I would rather put in the work and just do it because it's taking more time to, but I think that's how I know I wouldn't be a good teacher.
Yeah. I think that's very true. As I get older, I think that's the one thing that I am not, I don't want to say struggling with, but learning maybe how to do better is delegation. You have to let go. You can't do it all. Like, even though I want to, I can't do it all. And
I can. Speak for yourself, bro. I can do it.
And that's a show, guys. No, but
sometimes you have to be so at work. I'm so hands-on, want to do everything. But then I had a neck surgery.
Yeah.
So I was out. I just couldn't do the things.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn it, everything
Oh.
everything was fine without me. Maybe I'm not as essential. But I mean, but that's
funny.
sometimes those things are good too. Sometimes you just have to, because people, just like, we struggle when we
Yeah.
do new things.
Yeah.
You have to give the grace, like, they're going to struggle too. It doesn't mean they can't do it. It means
Right.
that they're learning.
They're learning.
Right.
100%. To that point, I had 2 years ago, I had a health issue, and I was in the hospital for a week, and I had a wedding catering, literally like right after I got out of the hospital, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I literally had to call on the round up the troops and say, guys, I need your help. But about 10, 12 people went and ran the catering, pull it off flawless.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, dang, okay.
Yeah.
So
Gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith,
Gotta let people
do
fail
their
forward
thing.
and
Yes.
just,
Yes.
Is that what's the biggest event you've catered?
We did a 350 person catering for a nonprofit organization in San Pedro called Maria's Closet. Shout out to Maria's Closet. They provide. It's a really cool nonprofit. They do prom dresses for underprivileged youth in Southern California.
Okay. I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, and it's awesome. They do a huge event where they bring in like 200 girls every year, and then they fit them for prom dresses. And
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. So they reached out to me because I did an event in San Pedro at the waterfront, and one of their board members had our food, and she recommended us, and then we got the gig. Like I was like, dang, that's a lot of people. But we did it and pulled it off, and so yeah, that was a big one. We're gonna be in Santa Fe Springs this Saturday, catering a beauty pageant for the city of Santa Fe Springs. It's 250. But now at this point, after doing the Long Beach Fest and doing larger events, we're comfortable doing large
Yeah, you're like,
numbers.
now that I'm award winning, I think your price just went up.
Right. You should have got me 3 years ago when I had no awards, everyone.
Yeah,
Now,
this boat is sailed.
yes, it's you're getting first round draft pick prices now.
Where do you get most of your business?
Honestly, good old fashioned word of mouth. Like a lot of referrals. We were very active in the Lakewood Chamber of Commerce. I was on the executive board.
R.I.P.
So yeah, I
R.I.P.
know. Behind the sky. It was awesome when we were rocking and rolling. A lot of business.
We had some good days.
Yes, as you know.
This podcast can turn very reminiscent.
Let's keep this brief. But no, the Lakewood Chamber was awesome. Great people, and just to meet the other business owners in Lakewood was awesome. And so yeah, got some good work from that, and still do.
Nice.
Because people know us.
Do you have a website?
I do.
Nice. What is it?
BigBriansMeats.com.
.com.
.com.
Does anybody still use .net anymore?
I don't think so.
If I see a .net,
Or
I'm like,
.biz.
dude, it's weird.
.us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
.gov.
.gov.
It's weird.
What's that?
What's that for?
For the birds.
Yeah.
But
So you have, and then social media.
yes.
That's cool. So do you get? Do people order catering from the website?
They do. Yes.
So
And
when you get a referral, do you send them to the site?
I just did yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So we do have a new portal, like a catering inquiry portal on our website, where you just fill out all your information, how many guests, what's it for, when's your date, what proteins are you looking for, what sides, and then within 24 hours, like get you a customized quote. It's really easy.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's cool, man.
And then so to your point earlier, we're pivoting more into catering larger events. We still do pop-ups. In fact, we're going to be at Angel City Market in Lakewood. We're coming back to Angel City Market. We were there last summer for about 3 months, a 3-month run.
What's Angel City?
So Angel City is the name of the pop-up company.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to say, I feel like I know Lakewood really well. I'm like, I don't know. David gives me a hard time about not doing as much with the city now that I'm on school board.
Sure.
I'm like, did we start a whole new section of the city?
So it's Southwest Lakewood by Boulevard. No, right. So Angel City Market, they do a pop-up in Downey, and then they started about 2 years ago in Lakewood. It's right there on the corner of Candlewood and Lakewood Boulevard, where El Torito is, on the that'd be southeast corner next to Target.
Okay.
And so they were doing twice a month on Fridays. They call it Fun Fridays. But now we're going every Friday, starting
Nice.
in July through October. So we'll be there starting July 11th, every single Friday.
Nice.
How about that?
All right.
So come out, get our cuisine.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
And does business pick up during the summer?
100%.
Yeah.
That's what us in the barbecue community call barbecue season,
Yeah.
because everyone wants to be outside.
And there is a community, right? I would
Big
imagine.
time.
So like my wife
Big
got
time.
into plants, like
Yes.
plumeria,
Yes.
and like there's like a whole underground like
Stop.
society. No,
Stop.
she's like in these societies, and she'll have like people just randomly come by the house and like they'll just bring a branch and like, here you go, and she's like giving them a branch, and I'm
Yeah.
like, so but any niche, not to say barbecue. Well, I guess it is
Yeah.
by definition, but
Yeah.
like there's so many people that are like
Yeah.
about it. So how did you find that community?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for asking. So it literally started by just kind of, when you start pop-ups and then you meet like other people kind of come up to you. Oh, hey, what do you got going on here? Oh, do you know so-and-so? Do you know so? No,
we're
I don't.
meeting in the alley at 3. The password is
Bring a rib.
Yeah, bring a rib, and gonna introduce you to some folks.
Make sure you bring your sauce.
Yeah.
No, so and then obviously Instagram. You start following people and they
Right.
follow you back. And I talked to so many people before I even actually met them in person. But the event that really got us on the map and part of the community was the first time we did the barbecue fest. What was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
We did the second annual Long Beach Barbecue Fest, and I gotta thank Axiom Kitchen.
Dude, I think you're gonna break a record for shout outs. Go for it.
Kiana and Ian Mofnas of Axiom Kitchen and Noah's Ark Foundation. They are the proprietors of the Long Beach Barbecue Festival.
Okay.
And they actually came to me at the Lakewood Car Show when I did it in 2023.
Okay.
And they were like, hey, they handpicked me. They're like, we want you to be in the fest next year.
We choose you.
Oh my gosh. You don't even know, man. Like, I was like, they like me. They really like me.
Are you crying? Sir?
I was,
no.
This is just gravy.
Yeah, just gravy.
But no, that was a big deal. That was a big deal for us because it got us on the map.
Yeah.
And then they have great PR, a great PR team behind them. And so they, led by Terry Henry Marketing.
That's 8.
So they got us into a photo shoot, and they got us, into publications. And then we did TV. We were on Good Day LA that year,
Okay.
Fox Good Day LA. And when we did the fest, it just kind of jumped us up into another echelon, into the community.
Nice.
And then, you start making connections, meeting people.
You get
then
invited to the
get
Facebook
invited
group.
to
Next
Facebook,
thing you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, you're going to other people's pop-up. They're giving you ribs.
I have to tell my wife. My wife is amazing and she's a sweetheart. But sometimes I'll have to catch her. She's like on these like Facebook groups on this plumeria thing. She's
Yeah.
only been in it for like 2 years, but she apparently is like me, where she just goes all in.
That's amazing.
So she's like come really far. But then there'll be like a new person in the Facebook
Yes.
group who's like just like a noob, and like they're like she'll be like, "Pff, can you believe it?" I'm like, don't
Right.
do that, because you were just that yesterday.
That was you.
I'm like, that's a me thing to
Right.
do. That's you're above this. You're better than this.
Show some class.
Yeah, show some class. Meanwhile, I'll do the same thing in 5 minutes. But it is
I
funny.
love
Like
that.
like part of a community is the being brought into a community.
Yes.
But then to grow it, like being a part of accepting people and
Yeah.
welcoming people and sharing knowledge and
Yeah.
and getting people like your success, and somebody who's like building something whether it's networking or just like whatever, it's encouraging people to do more,
Absolutely.
and then allowing that to push you to be even better.
Right. That's 100% true. And I think that, excuse me, when I was teaching, I was in that world and in that community. And I'd go to teacher parties and talk to them and, what are you
And
doing?
you're just talking about barbecue. They're talking about grading. They're talking about like grading.
Oh, all right,
and you're
Brian,
just like,
enough. I know.
yeah, but
Yeah,
everything's
okay.
a barbecue.
We've heard
and
about your reverse sear like 5
Yeah.
times, Brian. But
That's funny.
We have grades due next Friday.
There's
Okay.
a total skit in that, man. There's a total skit. Where
How-
you're just,
are you meeting the standards, Brian? I'm like, of reverse searing? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
all day, every day. No, but so, going from that world to...
It's like there's a meme of you just like looking out the window at that party, just like when all you want to do is barbecue.
just tears coming down my eyes. Yeah, anyway, community. It is a great community. And the thing is that we're all trying to push each other to make Southern California barbecue. First of all, I don't know if you know this, but if you Googled... Probably not. No, you won't know this. No. If you Googled what is the biggest barbecue festival in California?
Oh, I know that.
Do you know what it is?
No, I just was trying to bluff.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you did it, you would find that it is the Long Beach Barbecue Festival.
That was my guess, too.
Yes, dude. The number one. So we're all trying to push each other to make, California a relevant barbecue.
Whereas the vegans call it Murder Fest.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, PETA's not one of our sponsors. Just if you're
I wouldn't imagine.
No, they're holding signs and stuff. But we're always hearing Texas and Kansas City and this and that and the other. And we hold it down here. We can do our thing. Yeah. Just different.
It's just different.
It's just different.
Same but different.
Yeah, same but different.
All right. Time for the ad read.
Okay,
ready?
yes.
All right, so here's the rule.
I was born ready.
So once I give it to you, it's you can't pre-read. You just read it and give me your best ad read into the camera.
Okay.
All right.
That I can do.
All right.
That I can do. Unless it's for David.
I made a special one for you.
Uh-oh. Now I'm nervous.
All right, ready? So right into that camera. Ready. Go for it.
This episode is brought to you by Preferred Auto Design. I'm Brian from Big Brian's Meats, and I like my steaks rare, but my auto body work well done. Visit the pad and check out my guy, David Ariano, at Preferred Auto Design. They specialize in collision repair and getting your car back looking right. Preferred Auto Design. Quality work, well done. David is short. I don't know how I feel about that. I love you, David. He made me do it.
Did I put that? That must have been a typo. You weren't supposed to read that part.
Oh, man.
How dare you, Brian?
What just happened?
How dare
what
you,
just
Brian?
happened?
You ruined it right at the end, man. No way, that dude.
He made me do it.
Good job.
That's great.
Yeah,
all right.
you have a good voice.
Thanks, man.
It's a very radio.
Yeah.
It's like
you're listening to K-Bri. 95.5.
I don't have a I don't have a radio voice. Sometimes in post I'll just like I'll boost
pitch shift it, man.
I'll increase the testosterone and like
the AI has that now.
Yeah. Brian, anything else, man? Like
yeah, I forgot to talk about this, but we are so we're doing the pop-ups, we're doing larger festivals, caterings. Guys, hit me up for catering. Go to our website. If you got an event or anything, let us cater. Let us cook for you because you won't be disappointed. You're gonna love it. We are looking into I don't know if you know about this, but it's a new program called the MICO program. It stands for Micro Enterprise Home Kitchen Operation. LA County.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
So no, it's MICO with an A. There's an H in there. So mad cool. Anyway, but it's a program that the health department has started where you can actually run a kitchen out of your house and sell food out of your house. We have one. We have one in Lakewood, actually, pretty close to us. It's off of Lorelei. It's a Peruvian restaurant, and they're right out of the house. So we're looking into that to bring our barbecue to the public here in Lakewood.
Nice. Can you do it at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was recent legislation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And we have a perfect spot next to Mayfair Park, so we're exploring that. But we want to bring great craft barbecue to the city of Lakewood, man. That's our goal.
That's awesome.
We need it. We need it here. It's time.
It's delicious.
It's time. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
I got to try more.
Yes.
And you mentioned it earlier, but where will we be at this weekend?
This weekend we're in Santa Fe Springs, but next Saturday, June 27th, we're going to be a vendor at the Lakewood Block Party right there on Clark Avenue, 4 to 9 p.m. We'll have a full menu.
Awesome.
Come and get it.
I'll be by.
You're a big smoker there.
And let people know where to find you on the old interwebs.
Right. On the interwebs, guys, we are at bigbriansmeats.com, and we're also on Instagram and Facebook at Big Brian's, plural, bigbriansmeats.com. Wait, no. Let's take 2 on that one.
Nope, I'm leaving
Okay.
it.
And on Instagram and Facebook, we are
.net.
on Instagram and Facebook at Big Brian's Meats. Come find us and give us a follow.
Dude, Brian, thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Great conversation. Great time.
Loved it.
Emiliano, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Awesome, man. You want to say hi to the camera? Are you shy? Are you on Roblox or something? I don't know what kids do these days.
That's actually exactly probably where he is.
Hello, I guess.
You want to say? Come on,
you
come on
gotta
here.
come over here. You gotta say hi.
real quick. So this kid, he actually programs my point of sale system, and he handles all of our IT stuff. And he's one of our line guys here. Here, gotta bend down, dude. Say hi.
Anyway, introduce yourself.
So,
Right here, right here. Mike.
Hi, my name is Emiliano. I'm the son of this big guy right here. I help him with some of his stuff. I helped at the barbecue fest, put together some orders. And also, I do have a lemonade stand at John Lemon Lemonade. It's for Lakewood Lemonade Day.
Dude, I like this.
Yeah, I've done it for 2 times, hoping to go 3rd. And yeah.
Where's your stand at?
My stand, so for Lemonade Day, basically what we do is they assign you to a different park every year, and you take classes for Lemonade Day. And so this year, I don't know if I've gotten in yet, but I'm going to take the classes again and then go to a different park.
Nice. Do you feel like you have like the entrepreneurial spirit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
follow
cool.
after him.
Yeah. Do you learn a lot from your dad?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You like working with him?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Thanks, bud.
That's cool.
It's a good kid.
You're a great kid.
Yeah.
Brian, Emiliano,
Cool,
thank you
man.
guys.
No,
I
thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having us, man. Enjoyed it.
Of course, anytime,
Appreciate
man.
it. Yep.
All right, thanks for watching this episode of Brick by Brick. And remember, keep building community one conversation at a time. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, man.